Very good morning, children. In the last class of maths, we were learning addition. We learned how to add 2-digit numbers, 3-digit numbers. And in the last class, I had asked you to do the exercise in page number 22. Hope you have done with. So, these are the answers of those exercises. You can pause the video and check if your answers are correct, or else you can correct it. Now, moving on to today's class, we are going to learn to add 3 one-digit number. You can see here we have 3, 4 and 5. They are one-digit numbers. So, we have to add these 3 numbers to get the sum. So, first we have to add the first 2 digits, that is 3 plus 4. What is the answer? It is 7. Then add that answer to the third number. So, we can do 3 plus 4, 7, 7 plus 5, 12. So, now what we are going to do? 3 plus 4 plus 5. First add 3 plus 4, we get the answer 7, 7 plus 5, 12. So, we will write 2 in the ones place and we are going to carry over it to the tens place. And in the tens place, as there are no other numbers, we can write this number to the answer and we get the answer 12. So, this is how we add 3 one-digit numbers. Let us take another example. Here we have 4, 6 and 5. We have to add these 3 one-digit numbers. So, first we have to add the first 2 digits. 4 plus 6 is 10 and with that 10 we are going to add that 5. We get 15 and in that 15, 5 comes in the ones place, that we are going to write under the ones place and 1 we are going to carry over to the tens place. As there are no other numbers in the tens place, that one we are going to write it in the tens place in the answer and we get the answer 15. So, hope you are clear how to add 3 one-digit numbers. You can take out your notebook and write down the question. Here you have 3 questions. The first question is 2 plus 3 plus 6. Second question 4 plus 2 plus 7 and the third question 3 plus 3 plus 6. So, you can do it and once you have done you can come back. So, hope you have done it. Now, let us check the answers. The first one 2 plus 3 plus 6. So, first we will add the first 2 digit numbers. 2 plus 3 is 5 and 5 plus 6 we get 11. So, that one we will write here and the other one we are going to carry it over to the tens place and that one we are going to write it down because there are no other places in the tens place. So, we have 11. So, what is the answer for first question? 2 plus 3 plus 6 is 11. Moving on to the second question, 4 plus 2 plus 7. So, we will write it 4 plus 2 plus 7. First, we will add the first 2 digits. We get 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. 6 plus 7 we get 13. So, write 3 here and 1 we are going to carry over. Then that one we are going to write it down because there are no other numbers in the tens place. So, 4 plus 2 plus 7, the answer is 13. The next question 3 plus 3 plus 6. First add the first 2 digits, 3 plus 3 we get 6 and with that 6 we are going to add the third digit. 6 plus 6 is 12, 2 we write it in the ones place and 1 we are going to carry over to the tens place. There are no other numbers in the tens place, so that one we are going to write it down. So, hope you have done it correctly. Now, let us learn how to add 3 2-digit numbers. Before we learned how to add 3 one-digit numbers. Here there are 2-digit numbers, there are 3 2-digit numbers. So, here we have 24 plus 61 plus 12. We have numbers in the tens position and ones position. So, we need to calculate it. So, 24 plus 61 plus 12. First, we have to add the ones position. 4 plus 1, 5. 5 plus 2, 7. So, write it under the ones position and then we will calculate the numbers which are in the tens position. So, it is 2 plus 6 is 8 and 8 plus 1 is 9. So, we get the answer 97. So, this is how we add 3 two-digit numbers. Let us do another example. Here we have 35, 21 and 13. So, let us add these 3 numbers. So, first let us write 35, 21 and 13. So, first let us add the digits which are in the ones position. They are 5, 1 and 3. So, 5 plus 1, 6, 6 plus 3 is 9. So, let us write it down under the ones position and then we will check the tens place. We have 3, 2 and 1. First let us add 3 plus 2 we get 5 and 5 plus 1 is 6. So, the answer is 69. So, here there is an activity for you. You can write it down in your notebook. We have 15 plus 12 plus 11. That is your first question, and second question 31 plus 14 plus 21. So, after doing it you can come back and we will check our answers. Hope you have done it. Let us check our answers. So, the first question we have 15 plus 12 plus 11. So, let us write it down. So, first let us add the digits which are there in the ones position. We have 5, 2 and 1. 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 plus 1 is 8. So, let us write it down under the ones position. And now, we will move on to the tens place. We have 1 plus 1 plus 1. So, 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 1, 3. So, the answer is 38. Second question 31 plus 14 plus 21. So, we will add 1 plus 4 plus 1. 1 plus 4 is 5 and 5 plus 1 is 6. So, write it down here. Then the tens place 3 plus 1 plus 2. 3 plus 1 is 4 and 4 plus 2 is 6. So, this is the answer. Hope you have done it correctly. Now, let us move on to the next thing. Let us do another example. Here we have 35, 28 and 62. They are two-digit numbers and we have 3 two-digit numbers. Now, let us add them. 35, 28 and 62. So, first let us add the ones place. We have 5, 8 and 2 in the ones place. So, 5 plus 8 is 13 and with that 13 we are going to add this 2 also. So, we get the answer 15. In that 15 we write the number 5 which is in the ones place in this ones place, and this one we are going to carry over to the tens place, and this one we have to add with the numbers which are there in the tens place. So, how we are going to add? 1 plus 3 is 4, 4 plus 2 is 6, 6 plus 6 is 12. Again we have 12 here. That 2 which is in the ones position we are going to write it here in under the tens place, and the 1 we are going to carry it to the hundreds place. You can see that here, and there are no other numbers in the hundreds place. So, we can write this 1 to the answer and we get the answer 125. So, we have got a 3-digit number as an answer. We have hundreds, tens, ones. Let us do another example. Here we have 65, 25 and 12. So, let us write 65, 25, 12. So, 5 plus 5, 10. 10 plus 2 is 12. So, what we are going to do? Write 2 here and 1 we are carrying it over to the tens place. Now, we have to calculate this one when we are adding the numbers in the tens place. So, 1 plus 6, 7. 7 plus 2, 9 and 9 plus 1 is 10. Here what we are going to do? Write 0 here and the 1 we are again carrying it over to the hundreds place. Then here there are no other numbers in the hundreds place. So, this one you can write it down with the answer and you get the answer 102. So, hope this is clear. Let us do an activity. Here we have 28 plus 44 plus 16. This is your first question. So, take your notebook and write it down. And the second question, 35 plus 13 plus 62. So, you can do it now and after that we will check the answers. So, hope you have done. Let us check it. We have 28 plus 44 plus 16. 28, 44, 16. So, let us add the one digit numbers in the ones place. 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 plus 6 is 18. So, what we have to do? We have to write the 8 here in the ones place and 1 we are carrying it over to the tens place. We are adding that one with the numbers in the tens place. 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 4, 7 and 7 plus 1 is 8. So, the answer is 88. Second question we have 35, 13 and 62. So, let us add that. 5 plus 3, 8, 8 plus 2 is 10, 0 we write it here and 1 we are carrying it over. 1 plus 3, 4, 4 plus 1, 5, 5 plus 6 we have 11. So, what we have to do? 1 we are writing it here and 1 we are carrying it over to the hundreds place and that one we are going to write it down with the answer because there are no other numbers in the hundreds place to calculate. So, the answer is 110. So, in your textbook you can take page number 24. You have an exercise here. So, this is your exercise which is in the textbook. I will do 1 or 2 for you. So, first question, it is 1 plus 6 plus 3. So, 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 3 is 10. So, we will write 0 here and 1 we are carrying it over to the tens place and then we are writing that one with the answer because there are no other numbers for us to calculate in the tens place. So, the answer is 10. Second question we have 1 plus 7 plus 4. So, how can we do that? First we need to add the first two digits, that is 1 plus 7, 8 and 8 plus 4 is 12. So, we will write 2 here in the ones place and 1 we are carrying it over to the tens place. Then there are no other numbers in the tens place, we will write it down and we get the answer 12. Now, let us do question number E. Here we have 2 digit numbers. So, let us calculate first the 1 digit numbers in the ones place. So, 2 plus 3 plus 2. 2 plus 3 is 5 and 5 plus 2 is 7. So, write it down under the ones place. Here in the tens place we have 1 plus 2 plus 1. So, 1 plus 2 is 3 and 3 plus 1 is 4. So, that is the answer. Likewise, you can do all the rest of the questions here. Now, moving on to the next page. In your textbook, page number 25, you can see this question. It is mental maths. Write all the number pairs from the given grid that give a sum of 100. One has been done for you. You can see numbers here and we have to do is calculate 2 numbers and get the answer 100. So, one has been done for you. In that you can see 99 plus 1. What is the answer? It is 100. So, we have to find out numbers like that. So, let us take the first number 5. 5 plus dash gives 100. You can take from this numbers. So, 5 plus 95 is 100. So, you can write it down there. Now, we have 90. So, 90 plus dash makes 100. We have to find it out. So, what number is there? You can check it here in this grid. So, 90 plus 10 makes 100. So, you can write it there 90 plus 10. Similarly, you can do the rest of the questions. So, that is all for today. So, do the exercises that has been given to you. We will be meeting in the next class. Till then, thank you.